Welcome to Arts Blast on the Air. It's a podcast, it's a radio show, and now an Alexa skill. Presented by Ballet Vero Beach and Riverside Theater, two of the greats in Florida arts supporting the arts. I'm Willie Miller, here every week, talking with people in the arts on the Treasure Coast and beyond. Well, time to grab your season tickets for the Ballet Vero Beach season ahead. It begins with a fall collaboration with Vero Beach Museum of Art in November. And then the tradition continues with the Don't Miss This One, Nutcracker on the Indian River, December 10th to 12th on the Stark Stage at Riverside Theater. Get tickets online at balletverobeach.org. And now on with the show. My guest today, Althea Wilson in the studio, and then Nancy Turrell on the telephone. Althea Wilson, we are just meeting for the first time.
It's a pleasure.
You are with Indian River State College, McAlpin Fine Arts Theatre, right?
Correct.
How long have you been there?
I've been there about 5 years now.
Wow,
over 5
and we're
years.
just meeting?
Yeah. I think we might have met maybe once, a long time ago, but very briefly.
Okay. Things have changed. Can you do a little history of the McAlpin Theatre?
I can certainly try. In my 5 years, certainly, things have changed quite a bit. It was born and raised out of the Associate of Arts program in Indian River State College. It sort of came up. David Moberg was really mostly responsible for that. So over the years, he developed the space and developed the program there. And after COVID, as happened with a lot of theaters and a lot of things started to decline a bit. So I came in after COVID. I was replaced Rebecca Shearer, who was my predecessor, who is still at the college and doing wonderful things with student retention and other places.
Give her my best, please.
Yes, I will. Absolutely. And so things are thriving there, but things have changed and are a little bit different. So as of this past season, the last season was our last season that was specifically student-created main stage shows. The college took a look at their resources, a lot of faculty resources, the student enrollment, and a lot of things, and just made the very, very difficult decision to disband the performing arts track that was within the AA degree. We just didn't have the students or the faculty to keep supporting a 6-show season. And it's a lot. It's a lot on the students as well. So for them to be successful with their degrees, they just, and it was a really tough decision, but they made that decision.
It was a hard decision to hear. I will say that after all the years of talking with David Moberg and Dale Reith and doing shows with them.
It was difficult for everybody involved. Sure. Yeah. So here I am, though, trying to move forward. Which we would like to do, and we do. We are moving forward, and hopefully still providing quite a lot of arts and entertainment for not only the students but the community. And so in some ways, we're able to serve a broader and more diverse group of students at the college. Our space is now a little bit more available for other groups and other clubs to do things in the McAlpin space. And then we're focusing on reaching out and doing working with co-productions with community partners. Okay.
Describe McAlpin for people who have never been there.
It is a gorgeous fine arts theater. It seats 630 people.
That is so hard to believe.
It doesn't feel like it, does it? It's intimate in a nice little way that I love. As a theater performer myself, when I'm in that space, I think, wow, really? 630? Because it feels so much more intimate and special. And to me, it's like a little gem of a theater. I love it. Yeah, so it's the main stage theater there. We have a couple rooms on the side. One may be becoming our VIP lounge for VIP patrons. So we're going to do some upgrades to the theater itself in that respect. But it is just a sweet
Could we mention
space.
For those who are planning to go, it's very close to the planetarium.
Yes, it is. And we work very in tandem with the planetarium. We're very good friends. You could almost say spitting distance to the planetarium. They're right across the parking lot from each other. And so, a lot of times we do things together with the planetarium when we can, but both are wonderful options for entertainment on the Treasure Coast.
Okay. How do people get to go?
People can buy tickets. And just in case we're wondering, those tickets and those proceeds are still going to support all of the students at Indian River State College, and they are still helping to support the arts. So for those who think, oh, I'm not really helping the students anymore, I'm not supporting them, you absolutely are. All of the proceeds for the McAlpin go toward programming and everything else that benefits the students there.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Are there subscriptions or is it single tickets?
We are going to maintain our subscription. Our subscriptions this year are going to be any 5 shows for $100, and that includes our two what do I call our 2 special shows that are a little higher priced singly, but any 5 for $100. We also have new flex passes that we're doing that are any 3 for $65. So you kind of have a choice there. Mm-hmm. Our season's a little bit more condensed this year, as you know, being a new sort of prospect for us and working with these community partners. So our first show in the season does not start until early November, but we go through February. So
okay, I'm looking at this very long list that I've printed out. What a bunch of good shows, good fun, and music, comedy.
Yes.
A lot of comedy.
Yeah. So we're, again, trying some different things. It's our first year not being sort of connected to the academic year and all of those things. We are continuing our co-production with Port St. Lucie Community Band. So that we had going on last year, very successful. So they're going to do 3 concerts for us, one on Veterans Day weekend. So it'll be a salute to veterans. And then they're doing another one around the holidays that's called Sing in the Holidays. And this year, they're doing something a little different. The entire second half of the concert will be a sing-along. So it's loads of fun. Yes, holiday music and sing-along. They used to do it a little bit at the end, but now we're going to do the entire second half is going to be a sing-along.
Oh, that's great. It's always so popular around the holidays.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the Port St. Lucie Community Band? I have not talked with anybody from there.
They've been around for a while. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly how long, but a good long time. They're still conducted by Dr. John K. Southall, who has been a professor at Indian River State College for many, many years, although he's retiring in December. But he's still raring and kicking and working with Port St. Lucie Community Band as their conductor. And we have there's actually a lot of Indian River State College alumni in that band. One of the other alumni, Stephen Gabin, will also be doing some conducting. So it's a nice mix of, again, we're still not completely leaving the Indian River State College student world there.
Okay. Let's talk about some of the other programs.
Sure.
Let's start with November. Laugh Out Local.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Our whole season is entitled Live and Local. Because knowing that we were not going to be using our students quite as much, we really did want to stay local and support the community. So we've developed these co-productions. So our Laugh Out Local series is stand-up comedy, which at least in my time here, we have never done. So that'll be a new thing and lots of fun, I hope. We are working with Casey and Spaz Comedy, who are a local comedy group of producers. Mm-hmm. And they're helping us put together 2 different nights of comedy. The first night is dad jokes. So it'll be exactly like dad jokes. No, dad jokes, D-A-D. And that is exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be some of our, middle-aged comedians, but talking and having a lot of fun with family jokes, dad jokes, things like that. And then they're helping us put together another one in February that's going to be ladies' night. So it'll be all female comedians. So we got some themes going on there, but again, we're trying the stand-up comedy for pretty much the first time, as far as I can tell. So hopefully people will enjoy that.
I'm sure everybody's always up for a good laugh.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need it more than others.
Yes, and then we have our 2, what I would call our special shows, that we're bringing in a couple of musicians. One of them that I am extremely excited about is Sons of Maestro. And they are local. They grew up in the Hollywood area, went to Dillard Performing Arts School. They are best described as classically trained violinists who merge their classical with R&B, hip-hop, and reggae. They are so exciting. They are a duo of violinists. They're backed up by a DJ and a drummer. And it is just the most fun and exciting thing in the world. Really interesting.
I see in the description they are redefining the violin.
They are, absolutely. It's something like you've never heard before. But if you can imagine R&B, hip-hop, and reggae via the violin and that wonderful classical training that's underpinning it, they'll also be doing an afternoon workshop with some local high school students as well that will probably end up on the stage with them for the concert, which is great.
And that's February 27th.
That is February 27th, yes.
Now, in January,
I have Tabitha Meeks, and she is another really unique and interesting, another one born and raised in DeLand, Florida, so a Florida native. She currently lives in Nashville, I believe, but she is considered the queen of retro pop. So imagine Nancy Sinatra meets Norah Jones. Really, really fun. She does some really fun old school numbers as well as her own. She is a keyboard player and a singer, and she has a flute player with her and an upright bass player and drums. So a little bit of jazz background going on there, but she is just loads and loads of fun.
Okay, January 30th for Tabitha Meeks.
Yes.
And we have run out of time. Just in time.
Yes.
Okay, Althea Wilson, theater manager at McAlpin Fine Arts Center, Indian River State College, and the website is irsc.edu.
Correct, and go to the community tab.
Community tab.
And performing arts.
Okay, That's 3209 Virginia Avenue in Fort Pierce. Althea, great to meet you, great to talk to you, and thanks. We will do more of this as the season goes on.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Okay, Riverside Theater is ready for the new season. From the comic Clue to the wildly funny Hairspray, Riverside season is filled with 6 professional productions, including a world premiere. And listen to this deal. Buy tickets to 4 or more shows and save 20%. Buy 3 and save 10%. Season subscriptions are available only through September 30th. And it's all at riversidetheater.com.
Anything is possible with Ballet Vero Beach. Join the company for a spectacular 2026-2027 season, celebrating the golden jubilee of beloved ballet master Camilo A. Rodriguez as he turns 50. Experience bold new repertoire, exciting venues, and deeper community connections. Become a season subscriber for exclusive benefits like priority seating, free companion tickets, and more. Subscriptions are on sale now by visiting the Riverside Theater box office or calling 772-231-6990.
Welcome to Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Hit the zone this Friday and Saturday night at 6:30 and 8:30 for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
Hey you! Host your very own show every week at Evergreen Media Network in Vero Beach. Go live to YouTube and Facebook with up to 4 people and your very own producer. Be heard on more than 15 podcast platforms and local radio. All you have to do is show up and talk. Your guests can join from anywhere in the world. It's easy to get started with the largest podcast studio on the Treasure Coast. Contact Evergreen Media to tour the studio.
And we are back with Arts Blast on the Air. I'm Willie Miller, and now I'm talking to an old friend about a very familiar actually a whole bunch of familiar subjects. Nancy Turrell is the executive director and CEO of Martin Arts Foundation, and she's my contact and has been for many years at martinarts.org. Nancy, I thought you were retiring.
No, I'm not yet.
Well, that's a good thing. How have you been?
Oh, it is busier and busier all the time. We keep picking up new projects and, supporting arts and culture as it continues to grow in Martin County, despite all the, ups and downs of funding and all of that. Things continue to seem to expand. It's awesome.
Yeah, but, well, the ups and downs, I think that's universal and eternal and will go on forever. But as long as they always end up on an up, it's okay.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
What is the Martin Arts Foundation, by the way?
So we have, under the Martin Arts umbrella, we have the Arts Council and the Arts Foundation. The council is the county's designated local arts agency supporting arts and culture in the community. It's subject to the sunshine laws of the state of Florida, and we promote and support the community that way. Our foundation is really here to raise funds and support both the council and other arts projects in the community, like the vision to create an arts campus at Stuart High School and Women Supporting the Arts, which is a women's giving circle for the arts in the community.
One thing that I asked you, what are the top topics we should talk about today? One of the things you mentioned is the Art for Living calendar, and I was so tickled to see that. For so many years, I talked with Susie Hutchinson about the Art for Living calendar. Tell me what it is and how it came to Martin Arts.
Sure. Well, Susie, who, I've also known for, 30 plus years in this community, when she retired from helping people succeed, she became one of our council board members. And she had heard through the grapevine that Helping People Succeed was no longer interested in pursuing the calendar. Ooh. So she and I looked at each other and said, well, we should take it on. And so we are doing that. It's sort of a very quick timeline this year because this all just happened at the beginning of July. And, we need to have a calendar ready by the end of October. So we did not do a full call to artists this year. We're sticking about 50% of the artists have been regulars in the calendar. Another percentage are some new to the calendar, but long-time Martin Arts members and artists who've been involved. So it'll be a nice refresh, I think, for the calendar. But we are following, the same general game plan. The calendars are $25, $40 for a signed copy. We'll be doing an artist reception at the end of October to release them. And, in 2027, when we prepare for 2028's calendar, it will be we'll be able to do some different things. But right now we're following the same game plan that Helping People Succeed did, because that's the path of least resistance.
Well, reading your email, I went back and pulled out several of my old Art for Living calendars. What a wonderful collection. This is a large format, actually frameable pieces if you want to.
Sure.
Gorgeous art from well-known artists, and I have to say it's a wonderful, wonderful gift. You don't mind if I say that, do you, Nancy?
Please. And, I've talked to several businesses in our community, accounting firms, private healthcare firms, that are intending to buy them for their top clients to give as holiday gifts this season. So our sponsorship for each month is just about done as we get ready to design the calendar and go to print in September. But that doesn't stop you from buying them. We'll have a group discount. If you buy a box of calendars, they'll be a little less than a regular retail price. And they make awesome gifts. I've been giving them these gifts to my family since it was created, really.
Yeah. Great gifts to send up north in the wintertime.
Yes. A breath of Florida air.
Now, will it be on the website where people can buy them individually?
It will be. It's not quite set up yet, but and we will have an extensive distribution network places like the Gilt Complex in downtown Stuart, the Red Barn in Stuart, Barnes & Noble, and we'll have a list of all the different places where you could just walk in and buy one also.
Yeah, spread them up the coast.
Yep, we will do our best.
Okay. Let's talk about just a little bit about the members show that's coming up in September. 5th annual?
It is, and we are full up. What I love about this show is, first of all, every member who applies in time, and we are full up as of July 1st, so we have limited space, as you've been in the gallery before. Mm-hmm. But it's a great representation of work that are being done by local artists who are involved with us here. We also invite them. We don't charge them a fee to be in this show, but we do ask that they do a small piece. So we have a small 4x4 wood panel that every artist that's participating received, and they were given with that a quote about America in some way, shape, or form. So it's a little bit of a celebration of America's 250th birthday as well this year. Those pieces we sell, we collect 100% of the proceeds from those and use them to support our arts education initiatives. Okay,
we mentioned the gallery. We should probably mention the address. Where are you?
We are located and have been for 30-plus years, thankfully, in the old courthouse, the Courthouse Cultural Center at 80 East Ocean Boulevard in downtown Stuart, right on East Ocean between the Gazebo Park and the county courthouse.
Okay. Now, you said East Ocean. I typed 80 Southeast Ocean Boulevard.
Southeast Ocean. Mm-hmm. You're right.
Okay. All right. Well, people will get there, and they can go to martinarts.org to get all the information they need. But we did not talk about the Martin Arts Awards on November 15th at the Lyric. What's that about?
So we have been doing the Martin Arts Awards, which some of us finally call the Martis, as kind of a nickname, like the Oscars for the Academy Awards. But we have been doing this event, and we love to shine a light on the valuable work that visual, performing, and literary artists are doing in our communities. And it's a great chance to recognize some exceptional students in our community as well. So we have awards and nominations from the adult professionals in our community in those categories, but also those that are going to be seniors in high school. And that comes along with a nice scholarship. A couple of years ago, we made a concerted effort to raise an endowed fund for those scholarships so that we can really invest in these kids that are creative and talented and exceptional.
Wonderful thing. That's November 15th at the Lyric Theatre.
Right. Tickets will go on sale on the Lyric box office in mid-September.
Okay, we're running out of time very shortly. We did not have time to talk about membership, Jazz in the Gallery, Arts Fest coming up in February. That means you're going to have to come back and we'll do this again. Is that okay with you?
That's okay, and I encourage people, if you go to martinarts.org and sign up for our monthly email, you can get a list of everything that we're involved with.
And please, please, please remember the Art for Living calendar. Can't wait to see it, Nancy.
Terrific.
And thanks so much to all of you, and Susie as well, for bringing it back, or keeping it going.
Keeping it alive. The legacy lives.
Keep it alive. Okay. Nancy Turrell, thanks so much. Great to talk to you, and we'll talk again soon.
Sounds great.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, that's it. That was Nancy Turrell from Martin Arts in Stuart. And I also thank Althea Wilson for coming in from Indian River State College McAlpin Fine Arts Theatre. And thank you, as always, for joining us again this week for Arts Blast on the Air, a podcast, a radio show, and an Alexa skill, all presented by Riverside Theatre and Ballet Vero Beach, covering the arts online and in Arts Blast, the free weekly Florida Arts News email. I'm Willie Miller. Thanks for listening.